Deluxe, the finest cars in the medium price field. Beautiful body design. The interiors are custom made. Chrysler's famous fluid drive. And, of course, the great Oriflow shock absorbers. Now get out there at Alfred Hurwitz Incorporated, 10 Webster Street at Coolidge Corner and Brookline. You can see the finest motor cars in America this coming Saturday. I'll repeat the address once more. Al Hurwitz Incorporated, 10 Webster Street at Coolidge Corner. Go in there and look up Al and...
Can we take sandwiches out there? That's what I want to know. And sit in the seat of one of those
Why
prices.
not? Sure.
All right.
Where you go out there and spend all day looking at the prices.
Well, that's one of the requisites that the Bob and Ray Research Laboratories always demand, that our sponsors allow our listeners to go out there with sandwiches.
Coolidge Corner now. That's where to see this new Chrysler.
Where to see this new Chrysler?
At Al Hurwitz. Coolidge Corner, this Saturday for the brand new Chrysler.
Now, The Life and Loves of Linda Lovely, written for radio by A. Carrington Lump and starring Marcia Van Alshot as Linda, Sherman L. Sturtley as David. Uncle Eugene is portrayed by Horace A. Winterhalter. Today, Linda and David sit in the living room of their small house in Rivers House, having just finished their lunch. And they're looking outside at the peaceful countryside outside. And Linda turns to David and says,
"It's clouding up for a nor'easter, David, I believe. David,
I seem to be coming down with a cold, my dear.
well, come away from that open window. David, get the other side.
It's cold outside. I'll
David.
shut the window and make it warmer outside.
Oh, David. David, you mad buffoon.
Hello, folks. What's that you're eating there? Boo-goo guy pan?
What?
That's boo-goo guy pan?
No, that's all gone. We're just eating the pan now.
We're just finishing up, Uncle Eugene. You're a little bit too late.
The moo-goo is gone.
Oh. Well, I doubt if I'll be getting anything like this to eat when I leave for deep,
Dark.
dank,
Africa.
with my brave,
Bald.
bold, baggage,
Bald.
brown band of banditos.
Don't forget your Chrysler, David.
Yes, I'll need that with that super engine.
Oh, it's so powerful. And it's V8, too. What does that mean, David?
Well, so Linda and David sit looking at each other, discussing the new Chrysler and what it means to them. Tomorrow we'll hear Linda say to the men we know only as Finch and Edgley,
I want to look at it at Al Hurwitz's.
that's tomorrow in the next episode in The Life and Loves of Linda Lovely. Say, if you are planning a trip to Chicago or to California or to Honolulu, or who isn't?
Or to anywhere in this world.
Well, you save money, save time, and save energy by flying with Royal Air Coach. Their rates are actually lower than rail. Fly and pay absolutely the lowest fares to anywhere. Fly with Royal Air Coach to California, only $75. Honolulu, $184. Miami, only $34. And Chicago, $24. Don't delay. Call Royal Air Coach right now. Call Miss Ray at Hancock 66640 for your reservations and for the lowest fares to anywhere. Now, you'll fly in luxurious four-engine Douglas liners and Swiss Curtiss Corvettes. You'll have tempting snacks served free by your stewardess. You'll be able to take your baggage with you, also free. Royal Air Coach Agency handles reservations for scheduled and non-scheduled flights, so pick up the phone, make your reservations. Have your ticket delivered to your door, also free of charge. You can fly now and pay later. Remember, fly with Royal Air Coach to California for only how much, Bill? California?
You weren't listening,
So
lady.
you weren't listening.
Now, Bill, that's reason
No.
enough to summarily dismiss you from the program.
Let's see if Ken knows. How much can you fly Royal Air Coach to California? No.
No, yes, sir, both of you.
75 is
75,
right.
that's right.
And you can fly to Miami for how much? 34.
34.
34. Now, there are no lower rates. I know it's unusual.
Even
Here,
if Bob and I flew you down here, we couldn't do it.
we can't, but we couldn't do it for that price.
We couldn't. I mean,
You can fly Royal Air Coach to anywhere in the world. Save money, no lower rates. Call Miss Ray now. Call correct even.
plan a weekend in Reykjavik real soon.
Royal Air Coach Agency is in the Hotel Bradford, Boston. The number Hancock 66640. That number again for air reservations to anywhere. Royal Air Coach Hancock 66640. Ask for Miss Ray. Rates are plus tax from New York. Remember, there are no lower rates.
Right, thanks, Bob.
You going to play Nevertheless today?
Yeah, it's beautiful too.
I think you should.
This
I
is
think
from
you should.
Three Little Words. Nevertheless, I'm in love with you.
Ken, would you give us a demonstration of that silent playing that you were doing last week? I'd like to see that again. That was good.
That's when he was practicing. He just turns off the power and he plays the keys and all the pedals and everything. You weren't actually practicing last, though, Ken. No, I was practicing. It's something difficult.
Never mind, Ken. Here, have a pea pod. Don't bother that.
Well, that's very good. Well, now, look, friends, we want to remind you again of several little things before we leave you this afternoon. Mm-hmm. First of all, how's everything?
You know?
And next thing I want to remind you about, of course, is the new Chrysler. And we want to welcome Al Hewitt and hope that we have a pleasant association. And I know that he's planning to send around a couple of New Yorkers to Bob and myself.
It's awful nice of you, Al. I mean, we didn't expect that at all.
Right after the program, to be at our disposal for the rest of the week. I think that's mighty generous of you, Al. We appreciate it.
Our hearts are out to you.
And thanks again. And remember, everybody, take a look at those new Chrysler. Incidentally, I saw a sneak preview of them, and they are beautiful.
Have you seen them? I haven't seen them.
Oh, man, they're so fine.
How do you better see them?
Yeah, and, of course, you know they have a new motor. And as the copy says, that motor will be a hallmark. In other words, all motors to come hereafter will be compared to this new Chrysler motor. And also, you can fly anywhere in the world, you know. Just remember that.
With Royal Air Coach.
Oh,
it has nothing to do with Chrysler.
Oh, I see, yeah.
And you can eat good Chinese food at the China House. And don't forget, we're going to be at the Somerset Hotel beginning Friday at the Balinese Room. And at Columbia Records.
We've got a wonderful act, friends. We sit there for about 30 minutes eating Chinese food.
It's the greatest act you've ever seen.
Oh, it's guaranteed to bring just a barrel of laughs.
Makes Louis Turco kind of mad, although we don't eat his food.
But we want to thank the China House boys very much for this generous offering, and we enjoyed it very much. And we also enjoyed that wonderful New Year's Eve celebration over there last night.
Oh, golly, I feel much better.
I still don't know what year it is in the Chinese calendar, but I'll bet it's up there in the 5,000 somewhere.
It's the rabbit year, I know that.
Sure, it is. Well, we're going to get flying along here, Bob. All right. Fly up the loose end.
Call Royal Air Coach, huh?
Neat ribbon and dispatch it with great haste. Ken Wilson and Bill Green are Columbia recording musicians played for us this afternoon.
They played Nevertheless and Who's Sorry Now, in case you didn't recognize the cue.
Right if you get work, and hang by your thumbs, everyone. Sure you'll agree, as thousands of others have, but it's milder, much milder.
Take care of that winter squash now, Bill.
Check it out, little brother.
Chat, W-A-D-E?
Using the power of AI for a snappy new slogan.
Beat the heat with Pronto.
Pretty lame.
Keeping it cool, Pronto style, oh yeah.
Not much better.
Don't let the summer fizzle.
All right, enough. Just tell folks Pronto's smart, professional,
And has friendly technicians.
that will fix your air conditioner the right way.
At ProntoAC.com.
What does summer sound like in a new Chevy? Find the best way to the ballpark with the Chevy Equinox navigation system. Load up the kayaks with room to spare in the spacious Chevy Trailblazer with 60/40 split folding rear seats. Haul out the camper and spend a night roasting marshmallows with the Chevy Silverado. Or feel the roar of the crowd and bring the whole crew along in the Chevy Traverse with seating for up to 8. So what are you waiting for? Click now and find summer happiness in a new Chevy. Visit ChevyDealOnline.com. Traverse seating up to 8 standard and LS available on LT with second row bench seat, RS Premier and High Country seat 7.